Good noon, world. It is 11 o'clock in the morning. This is going to be another very interesting video. I'm going to make a good 1 hour to 1 hour and 30 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed mine. You guys probably just finished watching my recent video that I made earlier this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Holy shit, Ivan, it's so sick. Yeah, you're really considering starting your own theater chain, Ivan? Yes, I am. Only if I make like $30 billion on my book. I will consider building that theater chain. If not, I'm going to stay far away from the theater chain. I'll just release it on 4K Blu-ray on Amazon for the world to buy, obviously. So don't worry, Jeff Bezos. I'm still going to sign that contract with your company, obviously, because the world's going to want to own a copy of the movie, obviously, the deal with Amazon, obviously. But if I end up making $30 billion, I'm going to highly consider building that theater chain. There's a good chance some investors might chime in. Hey, Ivan, I'm willing to invest like a couple $100 million of my money on my guys. I don't need your money. I know why you want to invest money in the theater chain biz. There's a good chance you might. Some of the billionaires around the world might they all want a piece of that pie. Some of them might offer to finance. Ivan, well, I'm more than happy to put like 80 million of my money to help you finance your building project. I'm like, guys, I don't need your money, guys. I have my own keys. I can make my easy billions. I'm not gonna let you do it like that, man. There's a good chance when I start my Skyships company, I might get calls, and some Amazon might even offer to invest money. Ivan, we're more than happy to put like $200-300 million of our money towards your movie, Ivan, to help you out. My guys, I don't need your help. I know why you want to do this because you want. I'm more than happy. We're more than happy to pour money into the movie for a largest percentage of the pie, Ivan. We're not saying 35%. My guys, I'm not stupid. I have my own keys. I don't need your fucking help. I can make my superpower is the keys. I can make my easy billions. God gave me a superpower. Yeah, Ivan and Vijay have a superpower. They can make easy money. We can make our easy billions. I don't need any investors for Zanus, for my movie. I can fund it myself, cash. Don't hate me. I don't need investors for my theater chain. As like, if I make $30 billion, I can easily take, me and Vijay can easily take $10 billion of our money. We can fund the movie. We can fund the building project. That way you give the fans an amazing experience. They see the movie in IMAX screening. And I'll price my tickets for $17.50 around there. $17.50 to $18. Because IMAX screenings are very expensive. I remember I saw, I think, Avatar in IMAX 3D, and it cost me like $18 or something like that. Was it Avatar? I don't remember. I remember I saw a couple movies on IMAX 3D, and it cost me like $17 for the ticket, man. And then standard ticket prices is like 11, 12, and then 3D is like 14, 13, 14. And then IMAX is like 17, $18. Yeah, it's expensive. That's why I'm going to price my tickets for a good like $18. $17.50. I'll price my tickets for $17.50. See what I'm saying? $17.50 for the ticket prices. And the food, I'll price it for a lot more money. The week I want to make profit for the food, but I'm not gonna overcharge you guys. I'm gonna have good deals, like you can get a large drink. You can get a large drink for like $6.50. You can get a large popcorn for $6.50. $5.50 a large popcorn. You know what I'm saying? You can get like a candy for like $6. A bag of candy for $6. 2 candies for $12. I'm saying it's expensive, obviously, but it's affordable. You can get your hot dog and your poutine for $13, $14, $13, something like that. You get your two drinks for like $12. So I'm saying you can have a deal like that at the theater concession, obviously. So I'm gonna say I made my choice, guys. If I make 28 billion plus off, 27 billion plus off my book, I will 90% chance I will build that theater chain. Because that way you guys get the theatrical experience for my Zanus movie. You get to watch it at the theaters, man. Watching it at home is a good experience, obviously, but it's not the same as watching it in the theaters. So even though 4K Blu is better than 1080p technology in the theaters, watching it at the theaters is a better theatrical experience. It's a better experience. But 4K is a better technology, so I'm saying. Yeah, man. You see what I'm saying, guys? I was just saying yes. Obviously, but I told you to build that theater chain will cost me and Vijay billions. I'll build a good 2,000, 2,200 theaters worldwide. It'll cost me and Vijay $10 billion to build it. Costs us millions to hire all the construction crewmen. The construction crewmen are cheap. Like, I'm only going to pay them like 45, 50K for 1 year. They're contractors. Okay, I need like 30,000 construction crewmen worldwide to build my 2,200 theaters around the world simultaneously. Look, I'm going to tell the people, tell them I want all the theaters built. Once you guys have once I hire, I don't know, my 100 assistants, and they have meetings, they fly over the world. They fly all over Canada, all over. They have to go to all these major cities. It's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? And they make plans to build the architects. They make plans to build all the 2,200 theaters worldwide. Obviously, what? I'm going to make sure all the construction crewmen. Okay, guys, the only way we can pull it off, the only way we can have all the theaters ready for launch for all the fans, all the crazy fans to watch the movies, is if you what? It's if you have all the theaters built simultaneously. You see what I'm saying? Huh? All the theaters must be built simultaneously. So I'm gonna have a good maybe 4 of my theaters in every four of my Sky Max Entertainment theater. Sky Max Theater Entertainment. Sky Max. What do you think the best name, guys? Sky Max Entertainment, Sky Max Theater Entertainment, or Sky Max Theater? I think Sky Max Theater Entertainment sounds better, right? Sky Max Entertainment Theater, Sky Max Theater Entertainment. Yeah, Sky Max Theater I think is good. You have the SK and you have the IV and then you have Max. You have the IMAX too. Sky Max and then Entertainment Theater. That's what I'm thinking of for my theater chain that I'm gonna build. If I make my 8 billion bucks off my book, high chance I will build that theater chain worldwide. That way you guys, me and VJ will make more money. We'll make our money back. Me and VJ will make probably a good 16, 17, 16, 15 billion bucks maybe we'll make off volume 1. If we pay 10 billion bucks, we made our money back. And then we're also going to make another 15 billion off volume 2 and another 15 billion off volume 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Me and VJ will make our money back, obviously. George will even tell me, Ivan, I recommend you, I see your point, Ivan, but it's a lot of work, Ivan. But Ivan, at the same time, you'll make your money back. Yeah, George, you have the keys. You'll make your money back. Yeah, George, I'll make my money back. Ivan, even if you invest $10 million, you have the keys. There's no risk. You will make your money back. Yes. Whereas if this was another owner, they wouldn't do this, as it's very risky building theater chain. The theater business is risky, obviously. But for me, it's not risky because I have the keys and I'm God, and I know everyone will buy my movie. Everyone will be dying to see my movie on theaters. Looking at crazy lines, man. Something crazy. We booked all day for the whole day, man. Every 7 days a week. Something crazy, man. Yeah, man. What I'll do is I'll have my theater open at 9. So the first screening is at 9 o'clock. Obviously. The first screening is at 9 o'clock. The second screening is at, 11, 12. And the third one's at 3, 4. And then you have another one at 7, another one at 10, and one at 1 o'clock. You have 5, 6 screenings every day or something like that. Because volume 1, you're looking at a 3.5 hour movie. Look at something long. You're looking at something long. See what I'm saying, huh? You're looking at something long, yeah, man. Obviously. I want to ask the guy, hey, hey Ivan, how long will it take for how long will it take for your Zanus movie? Okay, it'll take us a good 4.5 years. 4.5 years, for almost 5 years. Okay, can you get it all built in 5 years? We can get it built in 4.5 years. But to do that, you have to have everyone building the theaters simultaneously. So for every major city, I will build a good 3 to 4 theaters, 4 theaters minimum, for every major city. That way, you can fit all the people in there, right? You build 3 to 5 theaters for every. For Canada, I can build 3 in every major city. In America, you got to build 4 or 5 because America has more people living there. Obviously, I'll build a good 4 theaters for every major city. And I might build maybe 1 theater in the pretty major ones. In the smaller cities, I'm not going to build any theaters there. For example, I live in Elmer. I'm not going to build a theater. I'm not going to build a Sky Max theater in Elmer. I'll probably build maybe 3 in Ottawa and maybe one in Gatineau. and that's it. Build one in Gatineau and you build three in Ottawa, four in Ottawa. Because Ottawa has a million people living there. It's a crowded city. You know what I'm saying? It's not that crowded, but like for a Canadian city, it's a crowded city. There's a million people living in Ottawa. Build a good like four theaters, four Sky Max theaters in Ottawa. You know what I'm saying? And you build four theaters in New York. You build four theaters in Atlanta, Georgia. You build four theaters in Utah. You build four theaters in, you're looking at a lot of theaters. Four theaters in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And make sure you have like 16 rooms. That way you can fit a good like for every viewing you can fit a good like 2,500 people for every viewing. That way that way what? 7 days a week. That way what? You can handle what? A billion people going to the theaters, packing the theaters. Something crazy, man. You see what I'm saying? That's only if I make $27 billion plus around there off my book. If I make less, if I make 22, 25, I'm not going to invest money in the theaters. I'm just going to stick to Amazon. And I'll just release my movie on Amazon. You'll still get, all you have to do is get a theatrical system. You'll still get a good experience at home. But if I make a nice like 30 billion bucks, I'm gonna invest money in that theater chain. Obviously, and I'll hire assistants to help me. Okay, you guys are gonna have to meet with all the government and all Europe, Canada. You guys are gonna go on a tour for a good like 8 months of your life, man. And I'll pay for all. When I hire the assistants, I'll pay them their salary. I'll pay them a nice. All they have to do is just to make plans. We can easily make the plans in a good like 8-9 months. In a good year, you can easily make all the plans with all the organizers, with all the development companies, the construction companies worldwide. You can easily plan all that. With me and VJ are not going to do that dirty work. No, I don't have time for that. I have to focus on my Xanax movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hire assistants to take care of all that for me. All I'm going to do is just meet with the main guy, whatever it is, who's running the whole thing. You hire a guy who's going to develop the whole thing for you, a developer for you. We meet up with the okay, Ivan, what are you thinking of for the outside of your theater? Okay, I'm thinking something like this Gran Turismo picture here. You know what I'm saying? You have a nice parking lot. You have a nice parking lot that could fit a good like 2,000 people. If you have 16 rooms and you have a good 250, 300 people, you're looking at 2,000 plus people in the theaters, man. For one sitting, obviously, right? For one time slot. Like 2,500 people for one time slot. Yeah. 250 times 10 is 2,500. 16, yeah, you're looking at like 3,000. Yeah. I want a theater that can fit a good like 3,500 people per sitting. Per time slot sitting, whatever it is. That way you can handle what a billion people, a billion plus people going to the theaters. Obviously, listen, crazy, man. The theaters will be booked for months, like 6-7 months straight. Yeah, something crazy. Yeah, man. You see what I'm saying? You're looking at something crazy. Yeah. Hire assistants who have experience. Who have experience planning theater developments. Put out the ad. I'll find them. I'll put out the ad. I'll find those people. Pay them a nice like $150,000 to handle that for you for 1 year. Okay, I need you guys to handle all this for 1 year. I'll pay you a nice $100,000 to handle it for 1 year. You sign a 1 year contract. You handle it for 1 year. And they what? And they help you plan your development for your movie. See what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're gonna be busy. Okay, guys, me and Vijay don't have time to handle all this. We're not gonna do this dirty work. I'll hire a good like 100 assistants, pay them all a nice $100,000. It's pocket change. It'll cost me it's like $3 million, $4 million on me Vijay's money. It's pocket change, and you have them plan all that. And you ask him, okay, how much will it cost for me? Okay, Ivan, how much theaters you want to build? You know, okay, I want to build a good 2,000 theaters, 2,000 theaters worldwide. Okay, how much theaters you want in Canada? Okay, well, Ivan, what districts are you thinking of around the world? Like what country? Okay, I'm thinking all of Europe, all the countries in Europe. Yes, all the countries in Europe. Okay, Ivan, how much theaters you want in Europe? Okay, well, I don't know how much. Yeah, Europe has a good 1 billion people living there. If you want to, you're gonna have to build a good like 800, 1,000 theaters in Europe. Europe will have the most theaters built there because it has the most countries in that one continent. Whereas North America, you only have three countries pretty much, right? Mexico, the States, and Canada, obviously. Whereas Europe, you have like 30 plus countries there, man. It's crazy. And that's why you have. Okay, I want to build a good 1,200 theaters in Europe. I want to build a good 150 theaters in Canada. 170 theaters in Canada. 420 in the States. You know what I'm saying? 300 theaters in China. Around there. Because China has 1 billion people. You need to be 300 million people in China. 300 theaters in China. 50 in Japan. 50 in Korea. 50 in Australia. 50 in New Zealand. 80 in New Zealand. 80 in Australia. Around there. And then maybe another 80 in Mexico. Obviously. Whereas South America, I will not build theaters there because most people there don't speak English. And Africa and the Middle East, I'm not going to touch those areas. Those people will not be able to see my movie at theaters. Sorry, guys. All the big theater chains worldwide are not in the Middle East, they're not in Africa, and they're not in South America. They're only in Europe, North America, Japan, China, and like New Zealand, Australia. Those are the places where you have like the theaters. Whereas Africa and then South America and the Middle East and all those places is the foreign world. That's where it's really foreign. Those places, they don't have theaters and all that stuff. They have theaters, but they don't, not the big chains, you know what I'm saying, huh? And India, I'll have theater chains in India because India is a big market. India, you have Bollywood, right? So it's good. It's good to put some theaters. I can build a good like 300 theaters in India. I don't know, 200 theaters. India, only 10% of people in India speak English, though. You see what I'm saying? I only need to build maybe like 100 theaters in India. That's enough. That's about 2,000 theaters if you do the math. Yeah, about 2,000 theaters. Okay, Ivan, Ivan and VJ, how much theaters you want to build? I don't know. I want to build a good 2,000 theaters worldwide. See what I'm saying? I want to build 2,000 theaters worldwide. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to build 2,000 theaters worldwide. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, how much will it cost me? How much will it cost, Ivan? If you want to, okay, Ivan, what kind of, you want to build a small independent theater that can only fit maybe 100 people, or you want to build like a small theater that can only fit like 100 people at a time, or do you want to build a commercial theater like Cineplex, Cinemark, and AMC, where you have like 16? No, I want a commercial theater, 16 rooms. Okay, Ivan, how much theater rooms do you want to have in all your theaters? I want to have 16 rooms. For my movie, you have to build commercial theaters. You can't build independent theaters. No, you have to build commercial theaters. Okay, Ivan, how much rooms you want to build? I want to build 16 rooms in every theater. He's like, 16 rooms. Most theater companies have a good maybe like 12 rooms. No, most commercial theaters have about 16 rooms around there. You have 8 rooms in one side and 8 in another side. Okay, okay. What's your seating capacity, Ivan? Oh, I don't know, 300 people. 300 people per theater. You know what I'm saying? You know, Ivan, you're looking at like three. Yeah, I want a good like 3,500, 3,600, 3,700 people fitting in all my theaters. That way you have a capacity to fit the billion plus people who are going to be coming to see my movie on theaters. This has been crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. Tell them out the way, You know what I'm saying? Okay, Ivan, do you want standard screening? You want IMAX? You want 3D? Like, what are you thinking of, Ivan? I'm thinking IMAX. Ivan, IMAX is expensive, man. You're looking at like $5 million, man, for one theater alone. Like, Ivan, this is going to cost you billions, Ivan. Like, it's going to cost you like $5 million. $5 million to what? To build just one IMAX, one big commercial IMAX theater, Ivan. And you want to build 2,000 of this, Ivan? AMC doesn't even have 2,000 theaters. They only have like 1,000 theaters worldwide. And you want to build 2,000 theaters, Ivan? That's a lot of theaters, Ivan. Okay, Ivan, okay, Ivan, I'll tell you how much it costs. How much does it cost? It'll cost you a good $10 billion. $10.5 billion. $10.5 billion to build all this, Ivan. And don't forget, you also have to hire. Okay, does the $10.5 million include The construction crewman, no, Ivan, does not include the construction crewman. You're gonna have to hire construction companies worldwide to build your theater chains, Ivan. Okay, how much employees am I gonna have to hire? You're gonna have to hire like 20,000, 30,000 employees to build this, Ivan, worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Okay, can I get this accomplished? Okay, how much would that cost? I don't know. That might cost you a good 50, 80, $100 in salaries, Ivan, to pay all these guys their salary. Their $50,000 1 year salary. Because I'll have the construction crewmen sign a 1 year like $50,000 salary all over the world. You pay them $50,000 salary, and they'll be working on a theater for 1 year. Because if you have like, I don't know, 60, 70 crewmen working on one theater simultaneously around the world, you can easily get it built before by the 4.5 years. You can get it built. You can get your nice theater built, obviously. See what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna ask me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, it's gonna cost you a good like $10.5 billion, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? $10.5 billion to build. I was like, that's a lot of money. Don't worry about it. I have money in my bank. I can afford it. You know, I have the keys. I'm gonna get my money back. Me and VJ have $30 billion in our bank. We can easily afford to take $10.5 million of our money. We still have $20 million in our bank. We can easily fund the project and we can build our theater chain. Our theater chain brand. I'm gonna call it Sky Max Theater. Sky Max Theater. Entertainment Group, if you want. Sky Max Theater Entertainment Group, if you want. You can call it that if you want. Sky Max Theater Entertainment. Okay, Ivan, what do you want the name of your theater chain to be? I want my name to be Sky Max Theater Entertainment. Ivan, that's a nice name. No, I'm saying Sky, yeah. You have the IV and Sky Max. Then you have the Max, because IMAX obviously, and then Theater Entertainment. Yeah, that's a good name. Sky, I can call it Sky Entertainment if I want to, but no, I think for the theater I want to call it Sky Max. Sky Max Theater Entertainment. You can either call it Sky Max Theater Inc., Sky Max Theater Entertainment Group if you want. You can call it something like that if you want. Something, a nice name like that. And George's like, holy shit, you're creative. Like, you have everything planned out. Yes, I even know the name of, I even have an idea of what name I want to call my theater chain. Obviously. Yo, Ivan, we can get it accomplished in 4.5 years. You have to hire like tens of thousands of crewmen. Yeah, I don't want to do a thing where I start in Canada, I start in the States. No, I want all the theaters worldwide built at the same time. So I don't know, for the city of New York, I'm gonna have 4 big theaters built there, obviously. 4 big theaters built in New York, obviously. Obviously, I want those 4 theaters built simultaneously at the same time. So you have one group of construction crewmen working on one theater. At the same time, you have another 3 groups working on the other 3 theaters. That way, you can get it accomplished in 4.5 years. That's the only way you can get it accomplished. The only way you can get it accomplished in 4.5 years is if you have everyone build around the same time simultaneously. So while all the theaters in Canada are getting built, all the theaters in America are getting built, all the theaters in Europe are getting built. All the theaters in China are getting built. All the theaters in Japan, Korea, New Zealand, Australia, Mexico, Canada, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. India, all those theaters are being built simultaneously. That way you get it accomplished. Okay, if you want to do that, you have to hire like thousands of employees. Yeah, I want you putting out an ad worldwide, putting out an ad in every city in Europe, in Canada, all the big cities in Canada. Put out an ad, find construction crewmen. Try to find ones who built theaters. Those are better ones, obviously. And pay them a nice, like, $50,000 salary for the 1 year. It'll take a good 1 year to build. Okay, how long will it take to build one theater? It'll take us a good year. A year, maybe 3-4 months to build your theater, Ivan. Okay, guys, have the crewmen sign like a 1 year contract, and you pay them their $50,000 salary. And the what? The supervisors, you can pay them $75K, $100K for the 1 year to build those theaters. You hire the best construction crewmen in Canada and the States to build your theaters, obviously. Hire ones who have experience working in theaters. The ones who built AMC, you hire all those same construction guys to build your theaters, obviously. And you pay all the guys $50,000 salary. That's a good paycheck for them. If you think I'm gonna pay you $150K, you're crazy. I'm not gonna pay you that. Pay them $50K. Yo, Ivan, yeah, Ivan, if you want to hire, that's going to cost you millions, Ivan. Yeah, I can easily afford it. How much would it cost me? I don't know. It will cost you 50, 60 million, 70 million bucks to pay all these structural crewmen their salary. Yeah, I can easily afford it. I don't mind taking out me and Vita don't mind taking $7 of our money to pay the construction crewmen their salary because they have families to feed, right? You need to pay them a good salary. $50 on a salary is pretty good, and you pay the supervisors a nice 75, 80, 90, 100K, and all the construction crewmen are going to be hard at work building like the 2,000 theaters worldwide. That way, it's ready for launch. Okay, I want 4 theaters built in Vancouver too. That way, me and Vijay can see our movies in theaters too, obviously. And that way, when I hire Peter Jackson, I'll give him I don't know. Once I hire Peter Jackson, when we work on our script, I will show Peter Jackson the building project of the Vancouver theater, the Sky Max theater, the Sky Max theater chain in Vancouver. Peter's like, Ivan, that's your theater? I'm like, yeah, Peter. This is my. I show him the architectural design. You know what I'm saying? And once I don't know, the 1 year goes by. You know what I'm saying? I finish writing my script. Everything is the contracts are done now. And the 1 year goes by. The theaters. Okay, Ivan, your Vancouver chain, your Vancouver SkyMax, your Vancouver SkyMax theater building is built, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? And then what? And I give Peter a tour. I give Jon Favreau and Peter a tour. Ivan, this is your theater, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, John. He's like, Ivan, this is fucking nice. This is better than even AMC in America, man. This is better than the Hollywood theater chains. This is better than the theater chains that Hollywood uses for their movies, Ivan. Like, your thing is pimped out. Like, IMAX, yeah. Comfortable chairs, IMAX. I'm going to have nice comfortable chairs, nice cup holders. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have nice what? Ivan, are you going to put money into 3D technology? I might think about it. 3D technology will cost me more money. You know, so I'm not a fan of seeing. I'd rather see movies without the glasses. I prefer seeing movies without 3D, man. I'm not a fan of 3D. 3D is annoying when you wear the glasses. It's very annoying. I'm not gonna have 3D in my theaters, no, but I'll have IMAX screening, IMAX projector, and you have the IMAX screen. You have the IMAX projector, and you have the IMAX screen. Obviously, something unheard of. And Peter's like, Ivan, this is your theater, Ivan? This is fucking nice, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, Peter, this is my theater. He's like, holy shit. This is nice, Ivan. This is better than Hollywood. Yeah, that's why he'll beg, obviously, because he'd rather work for me. Ivan, I'd rather just work for you, man. Your company blows out of the water, man. You have your own fucking IMAX theater chain. Whereas Hollywood, they all have standard theaters. They have IMAX for some of the screens, obviously, but they all have standard screen. You have your nice, like, pimped out theater, IMAX projector, your nice seating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, you have your nice, like, concession, your nice, yeah, man, like, your company's better than Hollywood, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, I know it is. It's better than Hollywood. It's better than Hollywood, yeah, man. Hence why I'm going to have this big talk with VJ. You know what I'm saying? Okay, VJ asking, Ivan, how much money did you make off your book, by the way? I don't know, VJ, I made $31 billion. She's like, what? $31 billion? I'm like, yes, sweetie, I made $31 billion. Yeah, Ivan, I saw your videos. I know you want to start your big Skies for Entertainment company. You know what I'm saying? You want to build your theater chain, or you want to release on 4K hours. Yeah, VJ, what do you think about that? Do you want to build your own theater chain? Say, Ivan, fuck it, let's do it. Are you kidding me, Ivan? Of course I want to build this theater chain. Like, having movies released to theaters is even better than 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, having movies released to theaters is even better than 4K Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray is better technology, obviously, but at the end of the day, watching a movie at home is not the same as watching it at theaters. Watching it at theaters is the best experience in the world, man. Especially a movie like Xehanort, Heir to the Devil himself. You have that demonic being. You're seeing that on I'm filming the movie in IMAX camera. I'm filming all my movies in IMAX. Hence, that's why I'm going to have IMAX technology for my movies. That's why we're looking at something unheard of for Xehanort, man. Unheard of theatrical experience, man, for my Xehanort movie. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Something unheard of, yeah. I'm going to put money into unheard of technology for the payment systems, too, at my theaters. So you know how nowadays at theaters you can pay, you don't have to wait in line, you can just pay. You know how now at the theaters you don't have to go to the cashiers to pay. You can just pay in some debit machine. You can pre-book it and pay. You put money into that for your theater company, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do a thing where people can even pre-order online. They can pre-order the tickets online for my movie if they want. Or I don't think that's a good idea for my movie. I could do something where you can pre-order online if you want for for my company, obviously. You see what I'm saying? You could do some of that, obviously. Ivan, you're really considering billions. Yes, if I make 30 billion bucks off my movie, off my book, I will take 10.5 billion of my money, and I will use it to fund that huge, massive project. Build like 2,200 theaters around the world, 2,000 theaters around the world. That's enough. 6,000 is too much. It'll cost me VJ like $27 billion. That's crazy. No, build 2,000 theaters. That's more than enough to handle. AMC has a good like 1,000 theaters around there. And Avengers had like 200 million people, 200 like 20 million people watching it, and it had enough room for all those people. A billion people, you need at least a good 2,000 theaters, but you have to book it. You have to have it the theater open for a good like 6-7 months. That way you can have a billion people watch it. You see what I'm saying? And you need to build at least a good like 4 theaters in every major city in America and Canada. That way you can have that, you know what I'm saying? And you can build you can build maybe one theater in the smaller cities. I'll build like maybe one theater in some of the smaller cities, obviously. Like I might build one theater in Gatineau. I'm not going to build one in Elmer. No, the people in Elmer can go to Gatineau or they can go to Ottawa. It's not that big of a deal because Gatineau, Ottawa, Elmer is right next to Ottawa. I can build 4 major theaters in Ottawa for all the million people in Ottawa to go to the theaters, obviously. Build four major theaters in Toronto. 4 major theaters in New York. New York, I might build 5 because there's 9 million people. There's more people living there. But 4 is enough. Put 4 in New York. Put 4 in Los Angeles. 4 in Atlanta, Georgia. 4 in Seattle. 4 in Washington. You know what I'm saying? 4 in Utah. 4 in Austin. Austin, Texas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 4 in Los Angeles, 1 in Orange County. Orange County is a smaller city. You can build 1 in Orange County. You can build a few, maybe one theater in some of the smaller ones. Not all of them, but a few of them. Obviously, whereas the major cities put like 4 theaters in all those cities. You see what I'm saying? Hence why I'm going to have to, yeah, in all the major cities, obviously. In a couple of the major cities. That way all of America can see my movie on theaters. You see what I'm saying? And all of Canada can see my movie on theaters. And all of Europe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, Ivan, the only way you can pull it off, man, 4.5 years is if you have to hire like 1,000 construction crewmen. You have to, yeah, man. You have to hire people to put out the ads for construction crewmen to build all the theaters in all the cities in America, Canada, Europe. A lot of work. Hire like 100 assistants to take care of that for you. And then what? And then once the crewmen sign their contracts, they're going to be hard at work building that theater chain. My big theater chain, obviously. This is only if, guys, I make more money. If I make like $17 million, I'm not going to touch the theater chain. I'm just going to release it on Amazon on